All right, and we're live. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for the very last edition of Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me in 2020. It has been a whirlwind of a year, things that we never could have anticipated or expected, but now we've made it to the end. So I thank you for joining us for this show all throughout the year. Today we have the pleasure of interviewing some very special people, people who have been on our show, people who you may be familiar with, and we've asked them some questions about the new year. And so I just want to thank you for taking a moment out of your day and watching with us. We want to thank our sponsors, Hunt Regional Healthcare and Discount Wheel and Tire with Valvoline Express, for always being supportive of our endeavor of interviewing nonprofits and people doing good things and helping to make Hunt County a friendly place throughout this year. We look forward to serving you guys in 2021. And so sit tight, grab your cup of coffee or tea, and sit back with Friendly and me. Our first question is, what does the coming of 2021 mean to you? Boy, isn't that a loaded question. It means the end of 2020, which means the beginning of 2021. And so I would love to know what it is that the coming of 2021 means for you. Just drop that in the comments. We're going to go back through and interact and answer questions and cheer you on as you take on the new year, hopefully with a new mindset and new goals. And so listen to what our next guests have to say. Some of their answers may even surprise you.
Hi, I'm Sylvia with Greenville Fire Rescue. The coming of 2021 means to me, as does any new year, a chance to start over with whatever it is. Maybe it's a new habit. Maybe it's not doing something as much. It's just a chance. It's just like a fresh start. Kind of a good time to clean out your brain and just start fresh.
Hi, I'm Spurlock with the City of Greenville. Hopefully that there will be no more coronavirus, and then we can move on with our lives and get back to some kind of normal that we were prior to coronavirus.
Hi, I'm Jeff Landers with Women in Need. Coming off a very difficult year, the coming of a new year is an opportunity to look back upon the blessings that God has given to us, again, amidst many challenges, and looking forward with much hope and optimism to the blessings He will pour out upon us in the new year.
Hey guys, I'm Pam with the City of Greenville Parks and Recreation Department, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the new year. The coming in 2021 means new beginnings, planning for new adventures, and setting new goals for my career, my life, and my family.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Medina with Makerspace Greenville and the producer of Friendly News. With the beginning of every new year, it's my intention to be better than the year before, to be a better husband, to be a better father.
Hi, I'm John with Calvary Chapel. Okay, so the coming of 2021 is, to me, I'm really not a person or respecter of holidays so well, but I would hope that it would be some kind of a reset, because 2020, everybody was all excited about 2020, and you heard all the sermons that were like, hey, our vision for 2020 and what it was the greatest little structure to run with, and they had all this optimism and everything was going fantastically well, and then it turned into one of the worst years possible. Now, maybe we should, I don't know this for everybody, but maybe we should give a really negative 2021 message that would turn positive. I don't know. You know what? Right now, it's just sit back, hold on, and watch and see what happens, because so far it's been a pretty bizarre ride, and I think it'll continue.
Hi, I'm Holli Wilson with Splash Kingdom Family Water Parks. 2021 really is just going to be a fresh start. Hopefully, we can hopefully put a lot of the challenging parts of 2020 past us and move forward, especially, knowing how to deal with some of those challenges better now.
I'm Bridget Saxton with the City of Greenville. Hopefully fresh starts. I'm hoping for fresh starts in 2021. That's my main thing. It's just, we need a reset. Our whole country needs a reset.
Hi, my name is Tareq. I'm with Autodoc Tire Pros right here in Greenville, Texas. Coming 2021, I'm excited to get this year over with all the difficulties that we've had. It's been a blessing that we survived it and we're doing well. And I'm excited for the new year and what it's about to bring and all the blessings that comes with it.
Hi, I'm Kalena Crossley, and I'm with United Way of Hunt County. The new year of 2021 means to me new beginnings. We all have a new year to start. We have things to get over from this year, which I know we'll do. And I think we need to go forward with the caring and reaching out to people like we've done this year and just not forget about that.
Hi, I'm Loran Mixson with Abbas House Greenville. To me, it means that we have another year that's coming up that hopefully is a lot better than the last one. I feel like 2021 is a place for us to start over again, kind of. A place for us to, we're really big on making resolutions. And I don't think that it's going to be about making resolutions. I think it's going to be growing into a new place. And that's what 2021 really means to me, is growing into a new place, not necessarily making a lot of promises, but growing from where we're at right now.
I am Keli Aiken. I am the District Court Judge for the 354th Judicial District Court for Hunt and Rains County. The coming of the new year means an opportunity, hopefully, with lots of prayer, to be able to spend time with family more. We've had a lot of circumstances this year that have kept us away from our extended family. And having grown up in a family of military, we live all over the United States. And so it's really hard for us to not be able to see those extended family members like we normally do. And so, for example, my mom, who I'm very close to, I haven't seen since March. And generally, I don't go a month or two without visiting with her. She lives in Georgia. But because of all the quarantine issues, she's been self-quarantining and staying at home. She has some health issues that would cause her to not be around people who don't live in her household. And so I'm hoping and praying that 2021 will bring the opportunity for me to have more time with my mom and my aunts and uncles and some of my great aunts and uncles in Houston and down in Mount Enterprise that are very dear to me and that I haven't been able to see this year.
Hi, I'm Kim Chandler with Hope Changes Everything. The word that comes to my mind is joy. That's what the Lord gave me for 2021, and I'm going to claim it and believe it, that joy. I will have lots of joy in 2021.
My name is Renee Francey. The new year is supposed to be about new things coming, but you can't really have a beginning without an ending. So when the old year is going out and the new year is coming in, it's like a gradient. It just kind of fades in to the new year. I like to take pictures of the sunset on New Year's Eve, and then take pictures of the sunrise on New Year's Day. That way you have the end of what was and the beginning of what is, because there's really no way of knowing what the next year is going to bring. New Year's always been about new beginnings and trying to wash away whatever was bad in the past, but in a way you can't really do that because it makes you who you are for the new year. You kind of hope that what you learned the previous year, you can take it into the new year and make it into something even better. So with the 2020 year, I'm hoping that we can take what we've learned, not so much about what we didn't like about 2020, but what we did like about 2020. There were more games sold, there were more bicycles sold, there were more trampolines sold, there were more outdoor activity things sold, which means families were spending more time together outdoors, doing things, spending time together. So I think this coming years, it will have a different meaning because of what we've all been through this year.
Thank you for hanging on, and hopefully you're about halfway through your cup of coffee or your tea, and we thank you for hanging out with Friendlee and me. We do have to take a quick commercial break. Our sponsors are what help make this possible, as well as you watching. So thank you so much for watching and supporting us. Stay tuned as we take a quick break. Please support our local businesses. They are the lifeline of our community. Sometimes you're helping to pay for dance lessons or football gear, or just helping a mom and pop keep their doors open and their dreams alive. So thank you for joining us. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
At Hunt Regional Healthcare, providing the highest level of care is our priority. That's why patients trust us with their health. From our expansive list of services to our highly trained medical staff, we work hard to bring you the latest advancements in care, comfort, and cutting-edge technology. We're more than just a hospital. We're a therapy center, a sleep lab, a cancer facility, and more. We do more with more because our patients deserve nothing less.
Wow, those answers. I didn't expect some of them, and I'm sure you did not. Which one was the most surprising to you? And which one did you love the most? We love whenever you interact with us. It gives us a chance to interact back. And so we have so appreciated being able to serve you through 2020 in this show. And so our next guests will answer the question, do you have any New Year's traditions or resolutions? And so do you have any New Year's traditions or resolutions? I try not to make resolutions, but it always seems that going into the new year after enjoying the delights of birthday, Christmas, anniversary, and New Year's, I'm always having a little bit of a weight loss goal going into the new year. I don't know that it's a resolution or a tradition. Do you have resolutions or traditions? Drop those in the comments because we want to hear from you. And so stay tuned as we hear from our next guest and hear what their traditions or resolutions might be.
I don't try to stop something so much as I try to do something for the better. Whether it's doing something to better me or maybe how I do something better. Maybe it's around the house. Maybe it's cleaning a little better, or maybe it's reading a little bit more. So I just try to do something that's more towards the positive instead of trying to, punish myself by not eating sweets so much.
No traditions that we follow. I always try to make New Year's resolutions. They usually last maybe about a month, and then but I always get back to them. But when we do resolutions or a new year comes, we always just try to look forward to the positive things and what's going to come and what's going to be and what we're thankful for and what we're blessed to do, and that we get to do it all over again in a new year. So that's really kind of a tradition that I guess personally I have.
Okay, so I've pretty much given up on New Year's resolutions at this point in my life. In terms of traditions, we always gather together with my wife's family to see the new year in. So we enjoy some of our favorite foods and then pop some champagne right at 12 midnight.
I don't have a lot of New Year traditions, but we usually stay in and watch the New York, the ball drop in New York on TV. So that's really fun. Sometimes we meet up with my family. That's always been nice. But since we're kind of far away, we don't do that as often. But I do get to enjoy having the time with my husband. And then resolutions would just be trying something new and learning like something new that I've never tried before.
My New Year's resolutions are my tradition to totally bomb, forget them all, never follow through on the resolution. But this year, I'm really gonna try.
New Year's traditions. Okay, blowing stuff up. I mean, that sounds pretty bad. Usually just fireworks, but sometimes it gets out of hand. But no, normally just fireworks. And I think if you don't have a New Year's without fireworks, you're doing it all wrong. In what year was that? That was 95? New Year's 95 to 96, I think. No, it was, New Year's 95 to 96. I was in Frankfurt, Germany, and to my astonishment, but it was one of the coolest ones alive, they were blowing fireworks off in the streets, and I mean, like shooting at my car with all sorts of fireworks, and that was probably one of the coolest New Year's ever. So anyways, that's just a thought. Resolutions? Oh, here's a good one. So for a New Year's resolution, I don't do those. I just make these weird, random snap decisions to start doing something differently, and that's what I do. But I can't, if I base it on a timeline, I always fail every time.
Well, my grandma always made us black-eyed peas on New Year's and forced us to eat them. So that is now a tradition. We eat those whether you like them or not, and it's supposed to bring good luck, I think. As far as New Year's resolutions, I've kind of stopped making those because I tend to forget about them. So, no, not really.
My tradition for New Year's is getting my kids together and starting a jar of things that we did the previous year so we can all read them out. So this coming up year, so from 2020, we'll have the jar, and it's filled with special memories or moments that we can unwrap and read on that day, or we do a craft together if we've forgotten to put things in the jar because we get busy. That's my favorite tradition.
I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I never make them. But the New Year's tradition is family, and more family. That's all we do is just get together and eat a lot.
Our New Year's traditions are usually with family. My late mother-in-law's birthday was New Year's Day. So we always celebrated that together, and we have continued to do that since we have lost her. So that's a tradition for us. As far as resolutions, no. Just look forward to the new year and do what we're called to do.
I have a New Year's tradition. I still do the old thing. I was raised country, so it's black-eyed peas. You got to have black-eyed peas. And I think probably the other tradition that I've always withheld is that at midnight, not only do we celebrate that particular hour, but we stop and we pray and we give thanks for what we believe is going to happen in the next year.
Well, our New Year traditions have changed over the years, obviously, with growing kids and the passing away of some of our patriarchs and matriarchs of our family. We used to all gather on my grandparents' farm down in Mount Enterprise and have black-eyed peas and fresh-shelled beans from the farm and hang out with my aunts and uncles and cousins and great aunts and my grandparents. Since my grandmother's passing a few years ago, we haven't been able to do that as often, although my great uncle now lives on her farm and has it available for all of us to come back down there. And so we're hoping that we get to do that this year, although I don't think we'll get to do it for New Year's. But I'm hoping I'll get to do it in the coming months.
I enjoy making vision boards. I believe that when we put our visions down as we want to set goals, that it helps us stay focused for the year and to see our dreams come true.
I don't really have any resolutions because it's always set me up for failure. I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. So no, I haven't done New Year's resolutions since I was a teenager. I just kind of quit believing in that. I just figured whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I've got to set my mind on it. I can't set my mind on a man-made thing, which is what the resolutions really are. You kind of have to take it into your own hands when you're ready to be receptive for whatever it is that you're wanting to change. But as far as traditions go, we do stay up till midnight. We do celebrate with the grandkids, and we all give hugs and kisses. That's a big deal. And we do fireworks or sparklers. The last few years, we've actually spent New Year's Eve on the beach in Galveston or in Bolivar and have sparklers and stuff for the kids. But that's probably been the greatest tradition, is being on the beach and hearing the waves, and it doesn't matter if it's raining or whatever, it's special, very special.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
All right, we're back. Thank you to Hunt Regional Healthcare, also known as huntregional.org, where you can find all the great things for proactive care through your new year. They have great resources. And we also want to thank Discount Wheel and Tire with Valvoline Express for always believing that customer service is the bottom line. So go on down and take a visit. They always have some good things going on. Tell them Friendlee sent you, as a matter of fact. But our next guest, they're very special to us, and they have shared what their favorite New Year's celebration food or drink is. There's some must-haves. I don't know what yours is. Drop it in the comments. For me, we always have black-eyed peas and cabbage. I don't think that if I don't have them, that anything's gonna happen, but I love a good black-eyed peas and cabbage meal. It's good soul food. Some people add some greens in there, maybe some spinach. I like cabbage. Some like, collards or turnips. And so you tell us, what is your favorite New Year food? What can you not do without? Is there a favorite champagne that you pop at midnight? What is it that you love about going into the new year? Share that with us and listen real quick as our friends share with you what their favorite New Year food or drink is.
Tamales. Tamales. I love having tamales, whether it's Christmas or New Year's, but that seems to be about the time I have them the most. So yeah, I got to have tamales for New Year's. Hi, I'm Sylvia Peace. All of us at Greenville Fire Rescue wish you a happy New Year.
Must have for the new year on New Year's Day. My grandma always taught me that you have to have black-eyed peas for good luck for the next year. You can throw a little bit of ham in there if you'd like to, but she always cooked us black-eyed peas and cornbread. I know some people don't always have the cornbread with the black-eyed peas, but black-eyed peas are a must, and then we also have cornbread with it. So that's our meal for whether we have it at lunch or we have it at dinner on New Year's Day. That's our tradition. Happy New Year from the city of Greenville.
So if I could offer 3, Bob's Bean Dip, a shrimp cocktail, and beef tenderloin. Hi, I'm Jeff Landers with Women in Need. May God's mercy and grace be with you in this new year to come.
Like I said, we usually don't do something the same for New Year's, but I do have to have a little champagne, just to celebrate, to have a celebratory drink, and then I have to have some kind of dessert. Any kind, maybe like a pie or brownies or something. But I have to have like a drink and dessert for that night just to make it more celebratory. Hi guys, this is Pam Vierus with the Greenville Parks and Rec Department, and I just want to wish the whole Greenville community a Happy New Year.
My favorite New Year's food, it's actually a holiday food, I guess, whatever. When I was a kid, my dad used to roast a pig in the backyard in the ground. That I haven't had it in so long, and I kind of miss it. I'm Gabriel Medina with Makerspace Greenville, and I'm the producer of Friendly News. Happy New Year.
So I don't have a specific New Year's food. I've been fed all the traditional, what's supposed to make everything go well for the new year. I'm not a superstitious person, so for me, it's whatever food is there. So that would almost come down to what's a favorite food, which is going to somehow involve beef. Hi, I'm John with Calvary Chapel in Greenville, Texas, of all places. We want to wish you a happy new year. And let me say this. If you want to have a very good new year, get close to Jesus.
I really like the sparkling grape juices that they sell at Walmart in those glass bottles. I don't know, I've liked them since I was younger, so I like to drink those on New Year's. I'm Holli with Splash Kingdom Water Park, and wishing you a happy new year.
Sparkling apple cider. Love sparkling apple cider and staying in and being safe on New Year's. Hi, I'm Bridget Saxton with the city of Greenville, who wish you a happy new year.
I don't drink alcohol, so I don't have a favorite. Just if it's cold like this, it would be hot tea. As far as the food's concerned, as long as it's homemade. I love homemade food. I'm not a fan of restaurants at all, except for sushi. I will always eat sushi. And anything homemade, and my brother-in-law is actually an amazing chef. And so he's always the cook for the festivities, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, and everything else. Okay, my name is Tareq Nasrallah. I'm with Autodoc Tire Pros right here in Greenville, and I wish everybody a very happy and a blessed new year.
Our New Year favorite food and drink is we always have our black-eyed peas and our cabbage every New Year's Day. It has been a tradition in my family since I was a little girl. And I don't even think I knew what it meant till I got grown. But it's supposed to be, good luck and good wealth. But all of my family does it. And it turns out with my husband and their family, they do it too. So that's what we do. I'm Kalena Crossley. I'm with United Way of Hunt County. And I wish you a very blessed New Year's.
My must-haves kind of changed when I moved to Tennessee. They had this thing, that's where I first learned about it. They had wassail. And it's a great hot drink. And it's just something that I absolutely fell in love with. Apple cider, and it's warm, and it's got cinnamon and stuff in it. And it's just something that has been a tradition ever since I found it, because it's not only is it warming, it's just kind of a soothing thing. And so that's kind of become my New Year's drink of choice. Hi, my name's Loran Mixson with Abbas House, Greenville. And I hope everyone out there has a happy and prosperous and safe New Year's.
The must-have would be my grandmother's black-eyed peas. And I won't get them. She's not here anymore. But that was my favorite food growing up. I used to get to help her prepare them and cook them. And it was time that I spent with her in the kitchen. Time that we got to talk and catch up, and other people weren't in there as much. And so I felt like, as the oldest grandchild of many, that was an opportunity for me to spend time talking to her and having some one-on-one time away from the crowd. And so I always loved being in the kitchen, helping my grandmother cook, or spending time even afterwards with my mom, helping her cook. And she still prepares for me the black-eyed peas. They're a little different because they're moms now instead of grandmas, but the same amount of love is put into it, and the same amount of heart goes into the conversations. So they're very treasured. Okay. I am Keli Aiken. I am the District Court Judge for the 354th Judicial District Court for HUD and Rains County. I pray that all of you have a wonderful and blessed New Year, that you get time with your family and time to celebrate and enjoy the opportunities that God has laid out for us in 2021. May you all have a fruitful and blessed time.
My favorite New Year's thing to eat is black-eyed peas, because it's just a tradition and they're delicious with jalapenos on them. Hi, I'm Kim Chandler with Hope Changes Everything, and I wish you a very wonderful New Year and a blessed New Year. God bless everybody.
Favorite food or drink, I guess? I just love the black-eyed peas, the fried potatoes, the cornbread. Maybe there'll be turnip greens for somebody, but I'll take spinach. I don't eat turnip greens, but I'll eat spinach, that's soul food. That's comfort food. And it just happens to be on New Year's Day. But I will say that I think we all need to be eating more black-eyed peas this year. Definitely. So if you're not a believer in black-eyed peas, by golly, you better be in 2021. Just kidding. Anyway, it's kind of funny. My name is Renee Francey, and I would like to wish everyone a very happy, healthy, and prosperous 2021.
Gosh, what a surprise. I would have never thought that some of those answers would be shared. But everyone is different. That's what makes our community so unique. We're all very different, but we have the same common goal, and that's making Hunt County a friendly place. So we love that you have joined us today, that you've taken a moment out of your morning just to get some feel-good media, right? So sometimes it's good to cut the media, but we thank you that you took time out of your day to join us for Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me today. That's a wrap, guys. This is our last show of 2020. We thank you for being a part of something that we love, and we love doing, bringing you the good news. And so if you know someone who is doing good things in our community, if you know a nonprofit that needs some publicity, that's what we're all about. And so help us spread the word about the good things going on in our community and in our world. And we look forward to serving you in 2021. Be blessed, be healthy, and be prosperous. Happy New Year from all of us at Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, and Friendly News.